All right, guys, we're back. It's another day of Final Fantasy 16 here. We're gonna be playing and doing. Oh yeah, we have side quests to knock out too. What do you say we start off with a side quest to begin with? But yeah, slept in today. Just got out of the shower not that long ago, so while my hair's still wet. I've had food. I made a fish sandwich, just like one of those pre-made things you can throw in an air fryer, and yeah, I'm ready to hop in. So let's do it, shall we? See, we got to get used to using Titan's power again. Also, let me adjust my microphone down just a smidge here. Because I feel like I'm a little loud and I don't want to be like screaming in your guys' ear. Maybe a little bit from that, actually. How's that? That should be good. Do. Alright, this quest is right here. Do no harm. Gather Monia for near Amber. So, Amber is this town.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Oh, well. Might as well do this one. Yeah, I gotta get used to Titan's power. Still not great with them.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
I believe it is the right one, Clive. Okay.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Okay, well, that was easy. Our other side quest is over here. Now, I know the side quests get to be a little bit more later on. I hope. So we need to buy potions.
And what can I do for you?
Sorry, I'm having a stroke apparently. Let's buy these.
An excellent choice.
Good here. You don't have anything new, huh?
And a fine, fine day to you.
Fine day to you too, madam. Alright. Search Dragon's Area for Cole's party. Come here, Ambrosia. Ride like the wind! I think the thing with Titan's power, and I had the same kind of issue with Removes, but I adjusted to it because I had the two others, is like it doesn't have like a mobile move. Like Phoenix has the dash, right? And Garuda has the grab. Ramu has like the shooty thing, but Titan only has the block. So still kind of getting used to that. I guess it's a little weird. You guys know I accidentally shoot all the time as well when I'm in Ramu's power. Hi, Cole.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. but we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You
I'm afraid of no
have duties to attend
goblins.
to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
When the goblins drove off the Slaver's Guard, I thought they might be doing us a favor.
Well, guys, if this is like your first time watching, I put all these videos on YouTube. I try to have them up within the day, so like all of yesterday's VODs are up from yesterday's playthrough, so... Well, I failed on that one. Question, can you? You can.
Enough.
Oh, smack. Okay, so you can just straight up block through that whole wind up. That's pretty dope. Oh, you guys may hear baby barking.
Who are you?
I'm the badass of this here establishment.
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety. The life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
I find it like interesting that we're freeing the bears, right? That have been essentially slaves like their entire lives. It's like, how do you know what to do once you're free? Because you've never been free. You don't know what that's like. Like your whole life you've had this yoke put on by these people. It's like, freedom? What's freedom? They don't know what freedom is. You know? Some do.
For medical attention. We'll get
right? But like,
settled first.
But like these guys are like, you know, you do with us what you want or whatever.
Risk your lives to free the likes of us. What could you possibly gain?
So it's a interesting thing to go about. Okay, so quests are done that we know of. Right, there's nothing else here, I don't think. Also, we might go a little longer today. I'm not sure. We'll see how I'm feeling later. I tend not to stream super long because then I have to upload a bunch of VODs all at once, which isn't a bad thing. It's just unfortunately my upload speed is not the greatest. I've talked about it multiple times on how I would just kill for fiber, but I don't have any here.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I
Girl, it's
wouldn't.
fine. We got this.
I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
Yeah.
You will. In time.
You win or you learn. Right? There is no losing. Reduce flames cooldown by 2 seconds. Rising flames cooldown by 2 seconds. I need to look. So limit break generation we generate. Rising flames damage. I'd rather keep that than probably the cooldown.
I didn't mean to doubt my comrades, but I couldn't leave them out there either.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Not long ago, I was accosted by footpads as I walked the gilded path and would have perished alone in the desert had not the curse breakers come to my aid. I owe them my life. May this token serve them well.
All yours.
We'll get more at 350. Alright, let's see. What does that do? Increases combo damage by 5%, huh? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, we gotta speak with Gav about Torgal, who went like Super Saiyan last
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Ammonia leaf, a wild herb that when brewed into an infusion can dull the pain of a barber's blade.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But sorry. I'm still terrified.
Bro, you got
Brand
this.
is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Curse breakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Do no harm. Complete. Oh, I need to look at our abilities as well. Let's see, we need 6 to upgrade Wind Up, which will be extends precise execution window. I kind of want that, to be honest with you. Uh, 3-3. That's upheaval's 3-3. Upheaval's AoE though. Man, it's hard to know what you want. You know? Because there's so much cool shit. Maybe we should just save and up Phoenix Flame. Well, we can upgrade Wind Up at least. Make it a little easier to pull that off. I do want to use Titan for a little while. And the block is good. Nice to have options. Yeah, I have a ton of options.
The Littlands have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Go talk to Gav.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory.
Hmm?
Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers,
What?
just like Fenrir.
Hmm.
People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Cool.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
What?
There you are! I've been
That's
looking
a
everywhere for you. Where
that's a
is it?
terrible
I need you
lie.
to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Oh man. Hey.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
It's lovely.
I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Thanks from before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest.
And work in earnest we shall.
I wish Miss Middelbar would let us help her with her dungeoneering.
Boom, boom,
I
boom,
think I'll wait
boom.
till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon. Don't want to get roped into it.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but it does
Vivian?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it.
I updated the
If anyone
firmware on the
released his
capture
house
card, by the way,
guarantee,
guys. So hopefully it's
I'm willing to wait
running
as long
better.
as it takes.
I feel like it is. Also, we have a new light coming on Friday. which is my birthday.
He...
Thanks to a good friend named Frickin' Loki, a friend of the channel, hooked us
Do
up
you know,
with a light.
Clive, I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Wow, that I paused that at the right moment.
Byron?
Uncle Byron's here.
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favorite uncle is here!
Meanwhile, Windside, Holy Empire of Sunbreak. Seat of the Imperial Court. Imagine you lived in the White House like this with a big fucking castle behind you.
Peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Okay, you bunch of bootlegs.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time.
Okay, we can read a little bit of this. What's this? The former capital of the Crystalline Dominion. After a unilateral move by the Holy Empire of Sunbreak in 873, it became the Imperial capital. The Five Cardinals, the senior statement that make up the highest office of the government, Sunbreak, after the Emperor himself, the Council of Elders. The council is comprised of the High Cardinal, representative of the Central Sunbreak and the Holy Capital, Oriflamme, and the four cardinals who administer the outer provinces, the northern, southern, eastern, and western seas. Okay.
As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper,